Hi guys, my name is Medintseva and you are on my crochet channel. This is the second part of crocheting a lion tiger. The crochet pattern in PDF format for this lion tiger is available in my Etsy shop, Medintsevatoys. If you find it more convenient to crochet using the pattern, you are welcome. Link to the pattern is in the description under the video. Look, we have set a body, made according to the example of the video tutorial Sleeping Bear. I decided to crochet the black stripes rather than sew them with a needle at the end. Personally, I can't say which method I like better, stitched or crocheted. Now we will sew the paws to the body of the tiger cub. Unfortunately, I will not be able to show you in real time how to sew on paws. This is very inconvenient to do. The toy is non-standard, so if I show you and sew at the same time, then I can make a mistake and sew it crooked. Therefore, sew on your own and then I will show how it turned out to sew on me. I'll give you some advice. The tiger can be made both sitting and lying down. For those who want to make a lion tiger, the front paws need to be sewn not vertically, but at an angle. In this case, the toy will lie. In my toy, I sew the paws in such a way that the tiger sits. Where we started crochet is the head and finished with the booty. I will do it as if the tiger cub is sitting. I put the toy like this and sew on the hind legs. I will sew the front legs vertically so that the toy sits. So everyone does it on your own, I can't show. I managed to sew the paws in this way. I think it turned out great. I hope everything is perfect for you too. Now we will make ears for a tiger cub. I have already made one ear. Now I'll show you how. We start with white. We don't change the hook, 4 mm. We make a loop and 2 chain stitches. This is instead of enemy marine. In the first chain stitch we make 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we make 1 chain stitch and turn around, start crocheting in the other direction. Now we are making 6 increases, but in this way. We will crochet with turning rows. Here is 1 more increase in the next stitch. This is the second increase. In the next stitch we make 1 increase. This is the third increase. In the next stitch we make 1 increase. This is the fourth increase. The fifth increase. And 6th increase. Again we make 1 chain stitch and turn. Now we make 1 single crochet and 1 increase, and so we will crochet to the end of the row. In total we will get 18 single crochets at the end of the row. We make 1 single crochet, this is 1, and in the next stitch 1 increase is 2, 3. Again 1 single crochet is 4, and in the next stitch 1 increase is 5, 6. Again 1 single crochet is 7, and in the next stitch 1 increase is 8, 9, 10, and 1 increase is 11, 12, 13, and 1 increase is 14, 15, 16, and 1 increase is 17, 18. Again we make 1 chain stitch and turn. 18 single crochets. In each stitch 1 single crochet. 18 single crochets are already done. Now we make 1 chain stitch and cut the thread. I pull, tighten and thread the thread with a hook in the middle. I pull the thread here in the middle and leave the thread here. Set aside this part of the ear for now. We take another yarn, orange, peach. With new yarn we crochet the same thing, that is 4 rows. We make only in a new color and don't cut the thread at the end. I'll show you what to do next. The second part of the ear in peach or orange color is ready. I made 1 chain stitch. I turned again and crochet 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here in the middle I crochet 6 half double crochets. That is, I make a yarn over, insert the hook into the stitch, pull the thread and crochet 3 loops at a time. The first half double crochet, the second half double crochet, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 single crochets to the end of the row. We make 1 chain stitch and turn. I take the first part of the ear made so that the wrong side is inside. The wrong side is the side where we pull to the threads. I put both parts of the ear together and crochet with the single crochets. We start immediately with the first stitch. We insert the hook into the first part of the ear, into the second part of the ear, and crochet 1 single crochet. In this way we need to make 18 single crochets. At this stage I make a slip stitch like a chain stitch. I cut the thread, pull it out, tighten it. Here I hide the thread inside. I pull the thread somewhere here and hide it inside. All the threads will be inside, and when I sew the ear to the head, I will make sure that they don't stick out. Both ears are ready. The second ear is done in exactly the same way as the first one. Now we will crochet the muzzle. We begin to make the muzzle wide. Again we make a loop and 2 chain stitches, and in the first chain stitch we make 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the second row we make 6 increases, that is just 2 single crochets in each stitch. In the third row we make 1 single crochet and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. At the end of the row there will be 18 single crochets. In the fourth row we make 2 single crochets and 1 increase, and so on until the end of the row.
At the end of the row there will be 24 single crochets.
In the fifth row we make 3 single crochets and 1 increase, and so on until the end of the row. We crochet 5 rows with white color. When 5 rows are ready, we attach the main color, orange or peach. In the 6th and 7th row, we make 30 single crochets in each row. Crochet by yourself. I will also do what I said and continue to make a muzzle. Here is such a muzzle for a tiger cup I got. In the 8th row, we make 4 single crochets at the beginning of the row. Now we make 6 increases with half double crochets, not single crochets. We make a yarn over and now we make 1 increase. This is the first increase. Yarn over again, 1 half double crochet, second half double crochet. This is the second increase. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4 single crochets. Finished. Now we make a slip stitch and cut the thread. As you can see, we didn't crochet the row to the end. We have made the upper part of the muzzle. I did this to lift the muzzle. This thing will be located in the middle. This is the beginning of crocheting. This was the first row, and in the next row we made increases. The muzzle should be sewn up to the first row. The top of the muzzle should be adjacent to the beginning of crocheting. The muzzle should be sewn in such a way that it looks like a tiger cup is sitting. I sewed the muzzle with a regular needle and thread. I sew in a circle and add filler inside the muzzle. The nose is inserted in the middle when the muzzle is already partially sewn on. After the nose is inserted, add the filler and completely sew the muzzle. I also will not show how I sew a muzzle. I need to take the toy closer. I need to constantly make sure that everything is smooth and beautiful. Therefore, sew on your own, and I will also show what happened to me. But before I sew on the muzzle, let me show you how to make a tail for a tiger cup. The tail can be started with black, but in this toy I will start with the main color. We start as usual, loop in 2 chain stitches, and in the first chain stitch we make 6 single crochets. In the second row we make 6 increases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are currently 12 stitches in the row. From 3rd to 31st row inclusive, we make 12 single crochets in each row. I will crochet in the main color and periodically insert black stripes. We make black stripes randomly, where you like. add some filler to the tail, but I still try to keep the tail soft. Crochet the tail yourself up to the 31st row inclusive, and I will show you what to do next. This is what the finished tail looks like. In the 32nd row we make 1 single crochet and 1 increase, and so on to the end of the row. At the end of the row there will be 18 single crochets. In the 33rd row we make 18 single crochets. At the end we make a slip stitch and cut the thread. As usual, I pull the thread, tighten it and hide the thread inside. Add some filler to the last part of the tail. Perfect. We also sew the tail to the body of the tiger cub with the needle and thread. I advise you to first put the tiger cub in a sitting position in order to understand where it is best to sew on the tail. We attach and sew in a circle. Sew on the tail and muzzle yourself, and I'll show you what I did. That's how I managed to sew the tail. Muzzle, now we will make a small tightening to give the muzzle the correct shape. I finished sewing on the muzzle at the bottom. The needle and thread came out at the bottom. Now we need to do this. I insert a needle under the nose and go out with the needle from the edge near the right eye. Watch carefully. Here, I insert the needle through one stitch towards the second eye and thread the thread to the left eye. I should have taken a longer needle. We tighten the thread well so that the tightening is formed. On the left side of the muzzle, I also insert the needle through one stitch and go out in the center of the muzzle, under the nose. Don't forget to tighten the thread and press the muzzle. Next step, insert the needle at the bottom. And I will thread the needle again under the nose, in the middle of the muzzle. Pull the thread well. Now insert the needle again at the bottom. We hold the muzzle well to maintain shape. Now we need to thread the needle to the right eye. You definitely need to take a longer needle. My needle is short, uncomfortable. what I'm doing on the screen. Now I put the needle between the eyes. I thread the needle and thread under the nose. Under the nose, I need to make a space so that I can sew on the mouth later. As a result, I made indentations in the eye area. Between the eyes, I decided not to tighten. With my first tiger cup, I did it differently. In the new tiger cup, I decided not to tighten between the eyes. I'll try to leave it that way. If so, then I'll finish it. In the area of the nose and mouth, I stretched a needle and thread several times. Now we need to insert the eyes. We insert each eye where you like best. I'm pasting around here. And yet I will make a small tightening between the eyes. Something I don't really like. I still made a tightening between the eyes. I just glue the eyes on. It is better to use sewn-on eyes, but I don't have them now. So I glue the eyes and it will be fine. In the next step, I will tell you how to sew on the ears. I take the eye and hot glue cover the entire inner surface of the eye. And while the glue has not hardened, I quickly insert the eye into the prepared recess. I hold the eyes of the tiger cup for a while until the glue cools down and glue the eyes. I hold the eyes of the tiger cup for about 30–60 seconds. This is what the muzzle of a tiger cup looks like with glued eyes. Eyes hold securely on the glue. Additionally, you can make a halo around the eye with a white thread, but this is already in the next part.